Okay, welcome back. Another question. Could someone please recommend some good exercises for opening the throat and voice? So I guess with this, a lot of people, somewhere their voice got shut down. As a kid, I remember having a singing teacher tell me I couldn't sing, but just also brought up in Britain, it's like it's not okay in some cultures just to make noise. There's quite a high level of conservatism applied to childhood, and you're just not allowed to make a big racket at times. And then what happens from that is it becomes structured in the body, structured in the throat. So I think, if you're seeking to get over this and to feel like, hey, I can just make noise. One thing is just to find an environment where you can just make noise, and you don't necessarily need to scream and shout and strain your throat in any way, but just find somewhere where you can make some noise and just feel your body while you do it. That's very important, because the sense of control, of restraint, of like not being allowed to by some kind of mysterious force somewhere in your mind, that will take place through the sense of the body. So feel your body and start to just speak freely. Find an empty place somewhere where you can just make noise without feeling restrained. Maybe even in your car if you have to, or vehicle or whatever, and just start to make noise. It doesn't have to be screaming and shouting. Like I say, that often does not really help so much. It's better just to raise your voice, to speak and say whatever you want. So making some level of volume is important, but also not censoring whatever you're saying. That's important. With exercises, that can support this, the thing to understand is that it's going to be the chest and the throat muscles and the diaphragm that are a bit locked. So you can do any of these Reichian exercises that really work the chest and the belly, and get those starting to move. And when you move the belly and chest quite a lot, then the diaphragm, which is kind of in between, can't really see it on the video, that will start to move as well and start to unlock. Likewise the throat, you can do throat massage, picking up sternocleidomastoid down here is quite a good one, on this side as well. Your scalenes you can work with. There's a little bone here, somewhere up here, hyoid. You can kind of do things like that. That's quite a nice relaxing sort of routine anyway. And you can also do more extreme exercises. Look on my YouTube channel for Dragon's Breath. That's a throat exercise. If you have a sore throat already or anything like that, be careful with it, because it can really open up the throat very quickly. Likewise, the lion posture, often in my work it's seen as the dog lion. You can do that a bit. You can do it with a friend, standing a safe distance or down on the mat, a safe distance apart, and roar at each other. That's a really good way of starting. You can both clear some of your fear like that, and make sure you have a nice hug and just at the end, just so you unlock it, you don't feel like you're still enraged with that person. You can look those exercises up. But generally I recommend with just speaking out more, just getting into a space and just allowing your voice to be louder and allowing yourself to speak uncensored, and being aware of your body, being aware of when the censoring is coming in. Okay, thank you for your question, and I hope this is helpful.